Every person working in a boom type EWP in the basket needs to wear a full safety harness and needs to be attached to an engineered anchor point. The engineered anchor point, if I jump up into this machine here, obviously is marked on the side here, down next to the control panel. So lanyard would be attached to needs to be attached to the engineered anchor point there, which is clearly marked. What does tend to happen, and what we see a lot out there in industry, is that these may be attached, could even be choked around the handrail in such a way there so that somebody can gain extra height out of the basket. So whenever we're in the EWP and we're working from it, need to be attached to the engineered anchor point. The reason for wearing the harness in the boom is that if something was to go wrong, obviously it's to control the risk of a fall. So if a person was to fall out, then they're attached to the machine of the basket. We're also looking at things like if the levelling of the basket was to fail, the hydraulics of the machine were to fail, the basket tip, then we're also attached to the basket from that fall risk. The other issue that we do have with the EWPs is as they're moving along, if they're extended, they get a fair bit of bounce in them, so it also prevents a person from being catapulted out of the machine. A couple of things to consider when we are selecting a lanyard for the use in an EWP is the length of the lanyard. So it needs to be as short as possible. We need to be able to keep our feet on the ground in the platform while we're working, and we need to be able to move around the basket while we're working as well, and to make sure that we can have that freedom to be able to move so that we're not tempted to disconnect or attach to a handrail or a different system to gain height or anything like that.